Hey, Skol Nation. What's up, you purple-blooded warriors? Imagine this. You're staring down a 33-0 deficit in the biggest game of your life. Heart-pounding. But instead of folding, you claw back with one explosive play after another. That's the fire we're talking about today in this Vikings news update. Because our GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah just dropped some raw truth about flipping the script on our draft strategy. And it's got me hyped like it's 4th and goal at US Bank Stadium. Stick with me because we're diving into how that mindset birthed a controversial beast named Dallas Turner, and why he's about to erupt in 2025. Who's ready to unpack this gem from Vikings news? Let's charge. When Kwesi Adofo-Mensah stepped into the Vikings war room back in 2022, it was chaos, an aging roster gasping for air, salary cap handcuffs tighter than a goal line stand, and that nagging feeling of being down 33-0 against the world. He spilled it all in that August 2024 sit-down, reminiscing about chatting with Kevin O'Connell. I felt like we were buried, but every comeback starts with one drive, one snap. Man, as a diehard Vikings fan, that hit me right in the gut. We've all been there, screaming at the TV during those nail-biters. Kwesi owned it, admitting he chased those moonshot, 33-point Hail Marys too hard, trying to rebuild overnight. But here's the Skol twist. He flipped the switch, vowing to stack bricks, not swing for fences. That shift is pure gold, folks. No more scattershot grabs. Now it's surgical strikes, building a foundation that lasts seasons, not snaps. Think about our 2022 draft class. Solid hits mixed with whiffs, but Kwesi's evolution turned the tide. Fast forward to 2024, and boom. Smarter trades, bolder visions. We're talking a defense that's not just surviving but hunting. And yeah, it paved the way for that electric edge rusher who had Twitter exploding. But hold up. Is the hate on Dallas Turner fair? Or are we sleeping on a supernova? Tell me in the comments. Were you team trade up or team wait and see? Alright, Purple Pride. Let's rewind to that 2024 draft night. The air thick with tension. Vikings fans glued to every tick of the clock like it's overtime in the playoffs. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, eyes laser-focused, pulls off a heist. First, he flips pick 42, a 6th rounder, and our 2025 second to rocket up to 23rd overall. Why? To hedge like a boss against missing our QB savior. Then, in a move that had my jaw on the floor, he cashes a 5th plus 2025 3rd and 4th picks to snag the 17th spot. Boom, enter Dallas Turner, the Alabama freight train, our second first-round gem right after J.J. McCarthy at 10. Skol, that was electric. But oh man, the backlash? Crashed like a failed 2-point try. Pundits screamed, overpay, equating those trades to Turner's shoulders alone, demanding he sack QBs like it's his birthright. Fair? Kinda, that jump from 23 to 17 was spicy, no doubt. Yet, here's the narrative flip that gets me pumped. Kwesi wasn't just chasing Turner. He was outsmarting the board, securing McCarthy's future while grabbing a pass rush phenom as bonus. As a Vikings lifer, I felt that gamble in my veins. It's the kind of bold that wins divisions. What do you think, fam? Was it genius or gamble? Drop your hot takes below. That draft smoke cleared. But the real story? Turner's not the villain. He's the underdog hero we're rooting for. Controversial pick? Sure, but in Vikings news lore, those are the ones that become legends. Think of the doubts around past steals that turned into hall calls. Kwesi's one play at a time mantra? It's Turner's blueprint now, and as we roll into 2025 training camp, the buzz is he's bulked up, sharper than ever. Teaser alert. His rookie flashes were just the spark. The inferno's coming. Who's with me on believing in the kid? Let's keep this convo rolling. Purple Warriors, picture Dallas Turner stepping onto the field as a raw rookie. All speed and fire from Alabama. But that frame? Still cooking, not quite NFL ready. Like a young wolf learning the pack hunt. He logged just 310 snaps in 2024, buried behind beasts like Andrew Van Ginkel and Jonathan Greenid, who feasted with all-pro seasons, racking up double-digit sacks while Dallas simmered. Twitter, a dumpster fire of shade, 0 sacks staring back like a missed field goal. But hold my horn. I dove into the tape, and this kid thrived in the shadows, snagging that jaw-dropping interception off Geno Smith against Seattle in December. Skol moment. It wasn't glamorous, no highlight reel glory, but that's rookie life in Brian Flores' Chaos Factory. A defense built on layers, not solo stars. Turner? He was the quiet disruptor, flashing bend around tackles, stuffing runs like a brick wall. As a fan who's bled purple through lean years, I see echoes of our gritty past greats, guys who grind without the stat sheet love. And hey, with only 310 snaps? That's not failure. That's Flores cooking a hybrid wrecker. Questions for you. Remember that Seattle pick? Game changer or fluke? Hit the comments, Vikings fam. Fast forward to now. October 2025 vibes. Dallas has transformed, folks. Bulked up, laser-focused, owning that game-wrecker role Flores dreamed up. Summer quotes from Bree. Dallas is coming into his own, rushing, dropping everywhere. It's resonating big time. But the numbers? Pro Football Focus slaps him 73rd out of 108 edge guys with a 59.7 grade. Wait, what? That's like grading a steak by its sizzle alone. The tape screams better. He's versatile poison. And in this Vikings news deep dive, we're exposing why the hate's misguided. Ready for the stats that flip the script? Skol Nation, let's geek out on the tape. Because if Twitter's negativity is the storm, Dallas Turner's All-22 is the thunderclap we need. That 59.7 PFF grade? It's a thankless tag, mirroring Anthony Barr's unsung hero days. No flash, all foundation. Over 241 snaps this season. Wait, hold up, we're talking his 2024 arc. But into 2025 camp, it's evolving wild. He's everywhere. 115 run defense snaps at 58.6 grade, stonewalling backs like a purple fortress. Then 85 pass rush reps, 65.2 grade with 12 pressures on 14.12% of drops, bending arcs, powering through like a freight train. Break it down. Kid's 22, turns 23 in February, and he's already mixing moves, leverage dips, bull rushes that jolt O-lines, coverage, 41 snaps at 54.1, using that length and space-eating speed to blanket tees. As a Vikings diehard, this gets me yelling. It's Flores simulated pressure shining, the stuff that doesn't hit box scores but crumbles offenses. Remember Barr? Same vibe, pure value. What say you, fans? Is PFF sleeping on Dallas? Or am I too biased? Spill it below, your thoughts fuel this fire. And here's the hook that keeps me up at night. In those early 2024 games, when Turner rotated in heavy, the run D leaped yards per carry plummeted, like stuffing the NFC North's best. Why? Versatility, baby, off-ball menace, hybrid havoc. One sack so far? Sure, but pressures force hurried throws, picks, fumbles. The stat sheet's blind to his impact, just like it shortchanged Barr back in the day. Flip on the film, and it's clear. Dallas is the glue in Flores' mad science. Teasing ahead, coaches are buzzing. The explosion's imminent. Who's hyped for his 2025 breakout? All right, let's crank the energy. Rewind to training camp 2024. Flores scheming like a chess master. Eyes on Turner as the wild card ace. Versatility and growth. He preached that summer, and man, it landed. Dallas wasn't just rushing. He was dropping into zones, blitzing from shadows, a Flores fever dream. That interception against Seattle? Pure instinct, reading the QB's eyes, leaping like a purple superhero. As a fan who's tailgate through blizzards, that play had me replaying it till dawn, horns blaring. It's those nuggets that scream potential. But zoom out. Behind Van Ginkel and Greenwood's sack parades, Turner was the apprentice absorbing, evolving. Limited snaps meant limited shine, but his efficiency? Off the charts in flashes, pressures that wrinkled pockets, run stops that flipped fields. Twitter roasted the 0 sacks, but I say patience, warriors. He's raw silk turning to steel. What was your favorite Turner highlight from last year? That Seattle snag, or something else? Drop it in the comments. Let's relive the glory. Now, bridging to 2025, Dallas enters camp bulked. Routine locked. Per his own words, I feel strong. Coaches echo it. It's not hype. It's happening. That rookie foundation? It's the launch pad for a sophomore surge, where versatility becomes violence. In this Vikings news spotlight, we're not debating past. We're predicting dominance. Flores packages thrive on guys like him, unaccountable everywhere. Skol to that. Teaser. His role expands with injuries fading. Watch out, NFC. Purple blood pumping. Let's talk that elusive QB hunt. Kwesi's 2024 draft wizardry started with hedging for J.J. McCarthy, trading up to 23rd like a poker pro clutching aces. It was insurance against the board's chaos. A GM move screaming, "We build legacies, not lotteries." Then, layering on Turner at 17? Critics piled on the cost, but missed this. It wasn't panic. It was precision, securing our future signal caller while pocketing a pass rush prodigy. As a Vikings obsessive, that duality fires me up. Brains over brawn, always. The real beef? Misreading the slide, sure, but Kwesi owned the evolution, ditching all-in bombs for steady climbs. That 23-17 leap gets the side eye, yet without it, no Dallas disrupting dreams. It's the story of our franchise. Bold bets that birth banners. Fans, rewind with me. Draft night panic or masterstroke? Your call in the comments. I live for these debates. Tying it back, that strategy birthed Turner's controversial crown. But in 2025's glow, its crowning jewel. Kwesi's one-drive philosophy? It's Turner's daily mantra now, and with McCarthy slinging, this duo's electric. No more mixed bag drafts, we're stacking contenders. Who's feeling the Super Bowl itch already? Let's hear it. Hey, Skol Squad, ever feel like the unsung heroes steal the show? That's Dallas Turner to a T echoing Anthony Barr's grind, where the stat gods overlook the sweat. Barr was our enforcer, quietly anchoring runs, blanketing passes, all while the sack chasers got the glory. Turner? Same script. 59.7 PFF be damned. He's the glue in Flores' web, doing the dirty work that wins trenches. As a fan who's chanted through OT thrillers, I spot those parallels, versatility over vanity. Break it. Barr thrived in coverage, using length to erase routes. Dallas mirrors it, 54.1 grade, but tape shows T's ghosted. Run D. Both turned fields into fortresses, with Turner's 58.6 hiding stuffed gaps. It's thankless, yeah, but foundational, the plays that don't trend but tilt games. Remember Barr's prime? Defense hummed. Same vibe brewing here. Thoughts, fam? Turner the next Barr, or unique beast? Comment storm incoming. That Barr blueprint? It's Turner's 2025 turbo, bulked frame, pro habits locked, per camp buzz. No more raw edges. Now it's refined havoc. In Vikings news terms, this is evolution, not imitation. The flashy sacks will chase, but the impact? Already here. Teaser. With Van Ginkel's shadow lifting, Turner's minutes explode. Buckle up. Energize, Warriors, those 12 pressures in 85 reps. 14.12% clip. Bending edges like a pro, powering inside with leverage that rattles souls. Turner's not full repertoire yet. Turns 23 soon. But the toolkit's sharpening. Arc dips that slice, bull moves that bury. Tape doesn't lie. He's shortening paths to QBs, forcing those oh-no flushes. As a Purple Heart screamer, this is the juice, raw power meeting finesse. Stats whisper what highlights roar. 65.2 pass rush grade. Thriving in Flores twists. No sacks feast, yet pressures pile, turning comfy pockets to panic. It's the subtle terror that wins wars. Fans, what's your fave Turner rush so far? That bend around beauty? Share below. Let's dissect. Into 2025, this evolves. Camp reports scream, stronger, smarter. With pressures projected to surge. Kwesi's foundation paying dividends one snap at a time. This ain't hype. It's havoc incoming. Who's drafting Turner for their fantasy D? Tell me. Skol Thunder, let's hit coverage, 41 snaps, 54.1 grade. But watch him glide. Length like a safety net, space command that erases throws. T's stutter, routes die. It's bar-level blanket, but with Turner's speed twist. Flores loves it. Simulated pressures bloom when he's dropping, QB's blindsided. As a fan glued to all 22, this versatility's my addiction. It's the unseen edge. Why elite? Movement in space, fluid, instinctive, turning zones to no-fly. That Seattle pick? Coverage clinic, eyes locked, hands elite. Underrated? Criminally. What if I told you his drops set up more blitzes than stats show? Game changer. Your take. Best coverage LB on roster? Comments now. 2025 projection. More snaps, more shutdowns with bulk, he's unblockable hybrid. Vikings news exclusive vibe. This kid's ceiling? All-Pro whispers. Teaser. Pair him with Greenid? Nightmare fuel. Pumped? Run D deep dive, Purple Pride 115 snaps, 58.6 grade. But impact. Monstrous. Early 2024 rotations. Yards per carry tanked with him in backs bouncing off walls. Versatility shines. Stacks. Sheds. Pursues like a missile. Why better? He commands doubles, frees lanes. It's the Flores multiplier effect. Numbers hide grit. Fewer snaps, yet D-line breathes easier. Like Barr, he's the anchor steadying storms. Fan question. Notice the run stuffs? That third down stop versus Lions? Gold. Yours? 2025 camp. Even stout reports say he's powerful. Clogging a gap solo. Kwesi's build? Paying off huge. This run game's fortified. Offenses beware. Who's the unsung run hero? Vote in comments. Pressure cooker time, 14.12% rate on 85 reps. Elite efficiency for a rook, bending tackles till they crack. Turner's arc work. Poetry dips low, explodes up, paths shorten to QB doom. Power follow. Leverage mastery, driving O-linemen back like dominoes. Tapes treasure. Stats lag. It's nuanced havoc, no full spin moves yet. But building. 12 pressures. Forced hurried heaves, hidden gems. As a Vikings yeller, this progression's my jam. Fave pressure play? That Lions twist? Spill. Sophomore leap. 2025 buzz says repertoire rounds out. Sacks follow. Flores. Growth real. Teaser. Double-digit pressures early? Bet on it. Hyped? Coach's corner. Skol style. Rewind to week 2 2024 prep versus Falcons. Kevin O'Connell gushing. My excitement for Dallas? Authentic. Genuine. His journey's jumping. Especially with Gink out. Personal touch. Folks. KOC sees 3 starters in Greenid, Van Ginkel, Turner. Day 1 vision, now reality. Flores chimes. Versatility king, rusher, dropper, package chameleon. Summer praise. Contributing everywhere. It's belief baked in, not PR spin. Fan me? Chills. When brass buys in Magic Brews. KOC's quote hit home? Agree? 2025 echo. Camp pressers reinforce Turner, strong. Routine pro level. That faith? Fueling fire. This trio's terror, NFC quakes. Who's your D MVP pick? Comments. Role revelation, Turner's the simulated pressure savant. Flores secret sauce. Blitz from nowhere, QB's spooked pre-snap. It's chess, not checkers. Stats ignore it, but offenses feel it, hurried throws, stalled drives. Barr did it, Dallas elevates. Value? Immense, structures D, creates chaos without spotlight. All 22 truth. He's the ghost haunting pockets. Seen it live? That fake coverage blitz? Fire. Your thoughts? 2025 amp. More packages. More unblockable. With injuries history, he's centerpiece. Teaser, turnover machine incoming. Believe? Flack facing 1 sack in 2024? Twitter torched him, but impacts myriad. Pressures, stops, picks. Felt, not flaunted run D spikes with him. Coverage erases, rushes wrinkle. Credit drought? Coming, tape testifies. Like Barr, patience pays, flashy follows foundation. Fan rant. Deserves love now. Sack drought over for you? When's his first? 2025 horizon. Camp flashes scream sacks soon bulked. Focused. Kwesi's patience? Rewarding big. This kid's vindication tour starts now. Pumped? All 22 allure. Flip it on, Skol Nation. Turner's real MVP, disrupting unseen. Pressures force fumbles, coverage sparks picks. Runs repel like magnets. It's the full picture PFF misses. Holistic havoc. Why watch? Reveals the warrior bend, power, instincts elite. Rookie limits? Shedding fast. Your must-see clip? Share. 2025 call. All 22 will crown him. Stats catch up. Vikings news truth, he's the edge we crave. Teaser finale. Breakout confirmed. Wrapping this purple passion. Warriors, Dallas Turner's no controversy. He's our rising tide, Kwesi's vision incarnate. From 33 to 0 drafts to 2025 dominance, he's the spark. Skol to growth. But hey, don't ghost. Like if you're Team Turner, comment your boldest prediction, sacks over 10. Subscribe for daily Vikings news hits, and share with your tailgate crew. Let's pack US Bank. Who's in? Purple forever.